DOGE is eyeing more job cuts across the federal government this morning as the IRS lets go of nearly 7,000 workers during tax season, and the TSA lays off hundreds. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is in Washington with the latest this morning. Tom, what departments are next on the DOGE chopping block?
Hey, good morning from Washington, D.C., Markie. Look, this week, the Department of Government Efficiency really putting the IRS and the Department of Defense in its targets. Just this week, actually, just yesterday alone, a source telling NewsNation that 6,700 layoffs were announced within the IRS. Now, these layoffs impacted probationary workers on the job for a year or less, with some of them in the compliance department, which involves making sure taxpayers follow code, file their returns, and pay their taxes. But of course, consider the timing of all this. This all comes with the tax season heating up, and a NewsNation affiliate spoke to an employee who works in collections who asked to remain anonymous due to the sensitive timing. She said she worried all week about being fired while describing the stress and uncertainty right now.
The majority of us are very sad with what's going on. Most of us don't even know how we're going to make our mortgage payment or rent payments, how we're even going to put food on the table.
We also know a team from DOGE visited the Pentagon earlier this week and got lists of probationary workers within the department. We still don't know how many employees could be let go or have been laid off, but we do not expect uniformed military personnel to be impacted. This would affect civilian employees within the Defense Department. But Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth has already come out saying he supports cuts to the department. And so far, NewsNation has tracked at least 18,000 layoffs of probationary workers across the federal government. NASA also coming out recently announcing that 5% of its workforce has accepted that federal buyout offer. So, Markie, really showing just the wide reach of this effort to downsize the federal workforce.
Yeah, and just staggering numbers that you lay out there, Tom. What more do we know about the lawsuit trying to prevent these layoffs?
Well, once again, President Donald Trump's team and the Department of Government Efficiency scored a legal win, with the federal judge coming out and saying that those mass layoffs and those federal buyout offers can continue. This was a lawsuit that was filed by multiple different labor unions in federal court, and it called on the court to block the mass firings and buyout offers to federal workers. The unions believe this effort by President Trump and DOGE violates the separation of powers and undermines Congress's authority to provide funding for the departments. But the judge rejected that argument, saying the labor unions should instead file their suit with a federal labor relations board. But this ruling serves as a temporary one as the case makes its way through the courts, and it also comes on the heels of another federal judge denying a lawsuit filed by over a dozen attorneys general in Democratic states that accused Elon Musk of lacking authority to direct those mass firings of federal workers. But again, a legal win for DOGE and President Donald Trump, Markie.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.